Alright, and thank you guys for joining us. It is time for another Omake Ikuze round robin. Sorry about the technical difficulty issues. We were having some technological snafus.
My computer's a piece of shit.
Basically. As usual, I'm Bishi, and tonight I'm joined by Jolly Yellow.
Hey, folks.
And Maverick and his piece of shit computer.
Fuck this week.
I can empathize.
Agreed.
Starting with the whole fuck everything sort of thing, we have to go ahead and address one of the huge elephants in the room since the last show we had, and that was the passing of WWE. I'm going to go ahead and call her legend.
China, and a legend of a man of his own right and accord. Prince.
Yes. It was back to back, 2 days right in a row, and it was just one of those things that I can't handle anymore.
It's been a bad couple of weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the thing.
And you're both at peace now.
Yes.
Yeah. There's so many this year already. The year's barely half over.
I know. It's honestly getting ridiculous.
Yeah, starting to see little meme pictures on the internet talk about hurry up and protect Stevie Wonder, stuff like that.
I saw that too. I was like, let's wrap this man up in bubble wrap, and
Need to protect that man's hairline.
That's a lost cause, man. That's a lost cause.
It is. It is.
Just save the man. It's too late to save that.
Although I do have to say, I did see two, pretty funny tweets to kind of take off the edge as far as the whole thing of definitely with Prince's passing. One of them was Dave Grohl was on the Howard Stern show, and Howard asked him, is Prince a better musician than you? To which Dave goes, dude, Prince was a better drummer than me.
The man did a lot. The man was a jack of all trades. Master of... I know it goes jack of all trades and master of none, but no. Jack of all trades and master of many.
Yes.
This man...
Almost master of all.
This man could wear your girlfriend's blouse and steal her from you.
While looking better than your girl in that blouse.
Yeah.
True facts. And they would be trading makeup tips.
Yep.
No. He would be teaching her.
Yeah, he teaches the girl.
Yeah.
I mean, the man, he was... There aren't that many musical powerhouses left where he play the instrument, he can write the song, he can produce the beat, he can perform the show on stage, he can you think of it, he there on top of it.
One of the things I flashed to is the Super Bowl halftime show that he did in the pouring rain.
Yeah. He said, "Can you make it rain more?"
Yeah.
And can you make it rain more? And he made it work. And all his dancers stayed alive and didn't die and didn't kill themselves on the daggone floor. Wet as hell.
That was a feat in and of itself.
Yeah. I mean, that was a musical total package, and there are not that many of them left.
Which feeds right into the other tweet, which was, quote, and he can dance too, end quote, byline, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Oh my god, they're going to make the best music ever.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be fantastic.
And as for China, look here. If you have friends that need help, help them.
Yeah.
Try to reach out to them. She did have a YouTube channel, and there was this really weird video she posted, like the last one. She's had her ups and downs with addiction and mental illness and everything since her departure from WWE. At the time, WWF, now WWE, and it's been a very rocky road for her, and I'm sad that she's gone, but I'm happy that she's at peace now.
Yes.
And reach out to your friends that have problems, or not necessarily have problems, but that need a little extra help. Don't shut them out. Don't do anything like that. Just every now and then pop in to see how they're going, how their day's going. It means a lot to them.
You never know.
But all I can say is that now she is up there with Eddie, and I'm happy.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll talk about another legend, of course, in her own right. I mean, come on. If it wasn't for her, I mean, she pretty much put women. She got to put women's wrestling on the map there for a while. I mean,
She put wrestling on the map for a while.
well, of course, yeah. She kept wrestling on the map, of course. But when it comes down to a viable woman wrestler in the ring, not just a model that can pull off a couple of moves. No, China got in the ring and wrestled.
Yeah.
She did. She did.
You know,
Some of the men were scared to face her, and frankly, I don't blame them.
with good reason, because China wrestled. I mean, she's as far as I know, still the one and only woman to ever win the Intercontinental belt.
Yes.
Yes.
For the longest time, she was the only woman who had entered a battle royale, or who had entered the Royal Rumble. We have had two since then with Beth Phoenix
and Karma.
Yeah. I mean,
But she was the first one to do it all.
Yeah.
Part of one of the most dominant stables in WWE history.
Yes.
The great man of the group.
And the enforcer.
Yeah. No kidding.
I mean, there you go. When you're on a stable with 4 guys, and the woman is the enforcer.
It just sits back and lets you motherfuckers do whatever the hell you need to do.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll be missed, and hopefully we'll see her get inducted soon.
I think it's definitely coming.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, she blazed a trail. She left a legacy behind. She did a lot.
Yeah, but there's a thing with that, and it won't matter. And I'm gonna tell you this: even if she does get inducted next year or a couple years from down the line or whatever, it won't matter because she had to die to get put in. Because if she was still alive, she was never gonna get put in.
It does devalue that in a way, but she still deserves to be there.
Don't get me wrong. She does deserve to be there,
Yeah.
despite what the reasons why she's not in there now.
It's
Right.
terrible.
Which that reason being, it does make sense, but still, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't matter
Shouldn't matter, but I understand where they're coming from.
for the image that WWE is trying to project now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's a shame it took her death to overcome that reasoning.
Oh, we're still not there yet that she's going to get inducted, but it's for now she's dead, she's passed now. Oh, well, I guess now we got to put her in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
she deserved to be alive to give a speech or
Right.
to take that honor and that recognition.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, she should have been there to accept that herself and have whoever, like the lead woman in the WWE now, to induct her and look up to her and it's like, I'm following your legacy. I'm trying to come behind you and do what you did and maintain what you started.
Although I can see something happening that would still give perfect, that would still pay, that would still pay the respects required and still actually give a great Hall of Fame moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be if, say, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page with this, but like what you were saying, Jelliello, as far as like, the face of women's wrestling or whatever at that time that they go to induct her, Sasha,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
going to induct, going to give the, preamble speech, and then Ivory, Molly Holly, and
Lita,
Mickey.
I don't know. See, Victoria was
Victoria.
my thought.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, it's Victoria.
So
and Stephanie would be up there just because she is the main woman.
have those three give her the honors. That would be very fitting.
Just have the past, present, and maybe future if they're already on the roster.
All the divas, all of them, just all the divas come out.
Past and present, up and coming, all of them.
Hell,
I'll even let Eva Marie can be up there. Like
since Jackie just got inducted, Jackie could also take part in the whole like speech of China, not the preamble, but
the ceremony part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have all of the present women on the roster up there for the preamble, the presentation or whatever, and then for the speech afterwards, have the past.
Yep. Every single one that can get their hands on, who is available and who's able to come that night, she come up there on that stage for that moment. Yes.
Yep. That would be fitting that would be a fitting tribute,
Mm-hmm.
and having ones that China worked with almost on a nightly basis like that would definitely be fitting. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say.
You'll forever be missed, the artist formerly known as Prince, and China, the ninth wonder of the world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on to more happy things.
Oh, some happy.
Yes,
Happy
please.
things. All right, so if you never heard of Lionhead Studios, well, you're probably 10 and shouldn't be watching the show.
Probably not.
But whatever, we can't stop you. Lionhead Studios, who's known for making the Fable games, a very, very nice Xbox series, finally closed its doors. Pretty much, Microsoft shut the doors and they're gone now.
Yep.
There's no Fable anything anymore. They were supposed to come up with a game called Fable Stories.
Yeah, I knew that was coming after like the last 2 spin-off games they had.
Yeah, and I think they were going for something of a Diablo multiplayer dungeon crawler type setup for it, but I think it was shown at last year's E3, but then shortly after it was canceled.
You could see the writing on the wall, especially with the last 2 entries that they had into the game library. It was not anything that really presented what they could do. Instead, it was just filler games.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Lionhead Studios, computer game back in the day. It was called, I believe, The Movies. I
think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. The Movies. It was literally, it gave you the ability to control your own movie studio lot, and you can make movies with created characters in your thing, and they would age. You set up the movie lot, and then you'd have to make little clip of movies, or you could make a full length movie.
Yep.
Picking the scenery, what they did, and everything. It's they were pretty much silent movies because they didn't talk. You would just make them do gestures to tell a story, and you pump out movies 3 or 4 or 5 movies a year, and try to be the best studio in the game. You could be competing other created studios, like the computer-made studios, to go against when there was award season, and you try and get your movies as many awards and make your stars famous and keep them happy.
And see, that was a good game. That was a very good game. I think the problem with what happened was Microsoft just shunted them into the Fable. Just shunted them into the Fable set and didn't let them actually do anything else.
Yeah, they were typecast as, you're the guys that make Fable, that's all you do. And then once Fable fell off a bit,
you kind of broke your horse's leg. You've been trying to nurse that sucker back. Just take it to the back.
Yeah,
load it up and make some glue.
Yeah, and not with the horse trainer. Just do that with the horse.
Yeah. Once
They
again,
shot the horse and the horse trainer, then burned the barns down.
And then they forced them to put all their chickens in one basket and put that basket in that same barn.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
at least they have omelets now.
But they're overcooked and really burnt and smell like wood.
Burnt omelet does not taste good.
You might as well eat the skillet that you've made it in.
Right, at least then you would understand why it tastes bad.
You have flavor.
There you go.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's a really weird season for gaming in a whole.
Yeah.
It's not a bad weird. It's not a good weird either. It's in between because there's some good and some bad. I mean, you got like Overwatch and what's my other Battleborn coming out, which is they're MOBAs, but they're fun-looking MOBAs.
Yeah, it's sci-fi shooter MOBAs.
And then you have
You got Uncharted coming out because why the fuck not Uncharted?
Yeah, because Nathan Drake will never die.
Nope. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. The previews are kind of.
Well, the game is called Thief's End, but you know.
It is the last game.
It could be an end as in, you know,
don't forget.
No more as in 6 feet under, or it could be, you know, he's actually sitting back and doing what Indiana Jones should have done.
See, in my opinion, I thought they were going to do this. What the third one was, you know, so he's got, you know, Sully is like his backup man. He's like his pilot, his supplier, and all that stuff. I was expecting Sully dies in 3. Drake is getting a bit older. Drake gets a younger kid, takes him in, and Drake ends up becoming the Sully to that new kid. Is what I was expecting.
First of all, don't joke about Sully dying ever, because it was very hard for me because I played that game having a great time of my life. I see Sully get shot. I'm thinking, oh God, Sully's dead. I snapped and lost my damn mind. And literally, and my old roommate can attest to this. He sat there and watched me do it. Watched me murder everybody that was in that vicinity. Any of the monsters that were coming after me. I didn't get touched once. I went on a Max Payne fueled rage and killed everything in sight. Only to find out Sully wasn't dead, and I was just having a fucking mental breakdown because of some fucking gas that got let loose in the damn like temples.
Right. But yeah, so if they think they can squeeze money out and get a Drake 5, I'm sure they'll do it. Or Uncharted 5.
No. I like 4 is enough.
Yeah.
I think Naughty Dog has gotten enough out of Drake to where it's okay. We can let you ride off into the sunset. He's married now. He finally got with his girl that he should have been with in the first place. They're married. He's trying to settle down. He's trying to get out of this life. But his ratchet older brother, played by what's my man's name? That's in everything now.
Troy Baker.
Yeah, Troy Baker.
Yeah.
Playing the grimy older brother that wants to pull him back into the game.
Oh, yeah, I got this idea. I got this scheme or something.
Nigga, I got a family. Leave me alone.
Right? That's what that last score.
But Naughty Dog has other franchises now that they're trying to build. But I mean, Last of Us 2 is coming out.
But has Naughty Dog said we're done with Drake after this?
Yeah.
They said,
this is the final. The X goes up. It's over after this.
So, you know, speaking of the games climate and everything else, like we were, word came out a couple weeks ago about how Ubisoft was actually going to be punishing players who exploited a glitch for a boss fight in the DLC of the Division. They really did not have, at the time of publication, say what the punishment was going to be, whether or not it was going to be a temporary ban or just take items or what. But I mean, what do you guys think?
Fuck you, Ubisoft, because I played a game and I used it. I used it 5 fucking times.
All right, now you come
Okay,
back in
well,
a couple weeks ranting.
I will be able to keep people abreast of what happens based on what happens with Maverick.
Get that update post.
I got 3 characters, and I didn't do it with my main one. I did it with my second one.
Good, just
At
in case.
least that was, you know,
Yeah.
okay.
So as long as they don't like permaban you or something, it should be all right.
They don't know my damn screen name. They don't know my shit. I ain't tell you what my gamer tag was, did I? No, you didn't. I sound like a white boy over the phone anyway, so it's all good. That's like a 12-year-old white kid on the microphone. And I don't cuss as much on the damn microphone either.
I was gonna say,
the way I talk.
Do you also tell people online how frequently you have sex with their female relatives?
That would require me to actually be doing that.
Ooh.
Oh
man.
Well, technically, it would require
Happy
them
Mother's
doing
Day.
it too. Doesn't stop them.
I mean, hey, she became a mother somehow.
You gotta thank Prince for that. Trust me, you thank Prince for that.
But
There's another funny tweet that I'll have to tell you guys about after the show.
But no, look. All right. So I did use the thing. I like finding glitches and whatnot and run around trying to figure out if it works. It was equivalent to what was it? What's that stupid game? Destiny, the loot cave that they had for them.
Oh yeah.
It was equivalent of that. You just you attack one of the heavier named bosses, and you draw their fire. You have to work with like an entire team of people to do this to make this work. It's time consuming and stupid, but I did do it. I did try it. It's really weird. You have to like corner one of the named bosses. That's a gold tier boss. Draw its fire and then like glitch your way into like the other side of the map where he can't reach you, and just eat his ass alive with bullets until you kill him.
So
some sort of
it's
glitch where you
involved as well.
It pretty much, it's a whole team effort, and only one person can get the drops or whatever they give you. So you have to do it. It's a raid. You have to do it like each time if you want something. It's a randomly drop stuff, but it's all high tier stuff. So if you want more pieces, well, you got to keep doing it. And the mission itself is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour, because you're playing on a harder difficulty too.
Oh, so it is a true raid.
It's a piece of shit. Yeah, it is. It's like I enjoy the piss out of the Division because it's fun. It's something new and interesting to me. But it is those harder missions to try and farm for things is ridiculously hard. I literally don't farm for gear. I just farm for XP so I can buy or pick up harder gear, better gear in the fucking Dark Zone. But pretty much they'll probably figure out a way to punish people because you can't ever have nice things.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure some sort of punishment is coming.
See, I remember when I remember when you found glitches or like secrets or whatever, and it was like word of mouth, or it came in a magazine or something. Now you got like YouTubers or like Let's Players, hey, that will you find a glitch, and it'd be like, hey guys, check out this glitch I found. I'm gonna 360 no scope this motherfucker and watch me go through the floor and come out with a green item. I'm sorry, a purple item. What?
Yeah, and yeah, by the time that's been up for an hour, there's already a post on Reddit. Someone's done a reaction video on YouTube, and
IGN's commented on it. IGN's made like 4 videos about it.
Yeah, Kotaku's made 3 articles about
Giant Bomb, and you know.
Right, Destructoid is on there. You're talking about it.
At least 3 of your Facebook friends have already posted about it and reacted to the video.
And shown and stolen a video from someone and threw up emojis on the video and thrown up on Facebook claiming it's theirs. And then there's a patch note from Ubisoft. and then you get mad and wonder, well, how'd they know? Maybe they patched the game
Right.
better.
How
We
they
don't have to
patch
do
that so
anything.
quickly?
You dumbasses! Like
Although
3 million of you talked about it.
Right.
honestly, I don't know. If it's a glitch, like it's a legit glitch where you're not, you know, you're not doing anything to manipulate the game code or anything like that, that falls on the developer.
It is.
Well, I
But-
think to an extent.
And I will say this, because the Division, literally, if it's sort of kind of a fair game at point, but if you're having one player, certain players are using something to take advantage of it and make them better to where it's an unfair advantage for other players. But I'm telling you right now, that setup to do that is ridiculously hard, like I mentioned. So it's not like if there are other people that are just playing to be casual or whatnot, just want to go in the darks on their farm. You're going to come up against a guy that's level 30 with high-end gear to the point where you shoot off one bullet, he's already emptied the entire clip in you because he got a weapon, a magazine, a single clip magazine that has a high rate of fire that he got from the glitch that's supposed to be super hard for you to get. That's just my point.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, there's something different between a glitch and between like actually gaming the system to the point where you're doing some sort of manipulation. That's, you know, like for instance, Mav, when you and I would play Borderlands 2, you know, there were some people on there that had black items because they had hacked them.
Yeah. Yeah. People have black items.
That I have an issue with.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Are black items? I'm not very versed in Borderlands.
They're not available at all. It's
Okay, so
someone had to hack the game in order to make.
Okay, so yeah. See, that's going too far. That's not even a legit thing.
Because there was one that I saw or whatever that was like it was a artifact that you could actually like wear or whatever, part of your character's equipment that would give you like plus 500% or 5,000% experience.
Yep. It was 5,000 experience.
Yeah. That I can see, a publisher or developer punishing players for. But I mean, something like this.
And they did.
This is akin to if this were the case back in the day, Nintendo punishing players who found the minus world.
Or Nintendo punishing people for finding or getting to that island in GoldenEye that wasn't supposed to exist.
Yeah. I mean, but okay, actually with that one you did actually have to do some hacking of the game, technically.
Did you?
Yeah.
I haven't messed with it in so long. Nintendo 64.
You actually had to do some hacking of the game to get to that because there was no boat that was supposed to be a boat, so you had to actually enable like a no clip and walk on water sort of thing so you could actually get across.
Mm.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, like the GoldenEye, finding the Citadel thing on the dam and getting there, that's closer to like the black items on Borderlands 2. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a glitch that I know of. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I was really pissed on my items were gone when I went back into my game.
Fair enough.
I had an entire vault full of black items. I ain't gonna lie, I had them. I only use them for boss battles.
Yeah. But like, okay, I actually saw this, and it would be like Nintendo taking away a world record speed run from someone for like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, where you use the trick where you save while in midair, and then later you go through to this one area where you like I saw this done on GT Live, Game Theorist Live, where you hit the wall to attract a guard, and when the guard hits you, you glitch through the wall, and then you can move through the castle, like through the walls technically of the castle, but what you're doing is you're actually under the floor. So it would be like them taking away the world record runs of that, and then saying that they're no longer allowed to compete for world records or something. It's like,
Okay.
there's no point to it. Okay, gamers as a whole, we're very resourceful people. We will find different ways to break your game. It might not be on purpose. We might just find out that, hey, having, you know, this equipped while jumping on this spot makes weird shit happen. You know, but we shouldn't be punished for, you know, stuff that, honestly, if, you know, your quality control people handled, wouldn't be in there.
So I think that's a part of the problem now. It's where quality control seems to have fallen off over the years instead of getting better over the years.
It's these damn millennials.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking like your old Super Mario or your Legend of Zelda or whatever like that, I mean, resources were tighter. You didn't have as many people working on it. You didn't, you know, it was a different era. But in this day and age, it seems like we're getting more glitches, bugs, and broken and unfinished stuff than we were in the past when the technology was limited and people didn't know better.
Exactly.
And you want to know why that's the thing? What's that damn the triangle of business?
Oh yeah, yeah.
The triangle of business.
Good, fast, and cheap. I think.
Yeah.
You want it good? You want it good? You want it fast and cheap? Oh no, you want it good and fast? Well, it's going to be cheap. What is it? How's it go? What is it?
If you want it good and fast, it's going to be cheap. If you want it good and cheap, it's going to be fast. Or it's going to be slow.
No, I think it's yeah. If you pick two, you're not going to get the third.
If you want it good and cheap, it's going to be slow. If you want it good and fast, it's going to be expensive. If you want it fast and cheap, it ain't going to be good.
Yeah, there you go. That business triangle. If you pick two, you will almost certainly not get the third one.
Yup.
Also, on another note, Mav.
Yes.
I think Jolly Yellow is immune to this, but technically both you and I are millennials.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. We're at the beginning of the millennials.
No, we're not. No, you're not. No,
What?
I'm a '90s kid. I'm
What
a Generation Y. I'm
What?
Y, damn it.
What makes a millennial?
The Generation Y is the beginning of the millennials.
How? I was born in the '90s. Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Dude, I was born mid-'86.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
I was born '86, so, you know.
Wrong. You're wrong. Everybody's wrong. I'm right. I'm Vixen,
You know what?
man, damn it. I'm right.
I'm actually Googling this right now because I want to know the criteria of what makes a millennial. Is there like an exact year that's like, if you're born this year after or whatever? Let me see. All right, Chrome, just because I mentioned you. All right, here we go. So what makes a millennial first? Okay, I don't care. Let's see. How old are millennials? Okay. But the general number seems to be that those who are between 18 and 34 in the year 2015.
Yep.
No.
God, that's a weird. Hold on a second. No, that can't be right because that would make my wife a millennial, and that's bullshit.
No.
And hell, I'm barely outside that range. I was 35 in 2015. Yeah, that's gotta be. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, that's not true. That's wrong. I agree with Vincent McMahon. It's not true.
That's not true, damn it.
That's why no matter what anyone says, I claim I'm a Gen Xer.
Damn straight. Besides, you can You know enough about Gen X, you can act like one. D-Gen X. There you go. Yeah. Screw those millennials,
Okay,
man.
so going from one game to another that has online components and DLC and expansions and whatnot. Well, there has been this huge sort of development over the last couple of weeks of Blizzard shutting down a historical WoW server, what those players were calling Vanilla WoW. And then actually later on, in the past couple of days, I read that they were going to meet with the people who actually ran that server to try and get into talks with them or anything. But yeah, Blizzard shut down their server, and there were pictures all over showing, how many people were there to, basically say goodbye to the server and all this. And Blizzard was just like, well, it's our game. We have to protect our IP, which I'm going to get into at some point with that. And
intellectual property.
Yeah. But what do you guys think?
I haven't played WoW since I was like 19.
I'll admit, I never played it. I've heard of it. It's been there for ages. One of the last great MMOs.
I haven't played it either, but I mean, it's one of those things. What do you think of a game company shutting down a fan server that didn't charge subscription, didn't really do anything, but presented a version of the game before some other updates that these people thought weren't needed? And all of that.
Maybe that they needed. Well, I don't know how much of this works. My thing is maybe they needed a space for something else bigger that they are going to plan on doing. Maybe they needed a server to do something to make it a test server again, or something like that to work on something.
No, this wasn't Blizzard's own server. This was actually their server, like the people running.
So, it's a cease and desist.
Yeah,
type
it
thing?
was a cease and desist.
Oh.
Personally, I get the feeling that I expect Blizzard will probably, in the near future, are probably going to make an official vanilla server to charge money. So my personal guess is they probably shut down that private vanilla server so they could monetize it and so they could get the profit off of it. Because the population got too big. There's so many people playing it, so they decided, oh yeah, we need to get a cut of that. It's our game anyway. There you go. I mean, it's just like when it's a couple of years ago, if you remember, Halo Wars. That was it was an RTS it's set in the Halo universe, used Halo characters as different units, and I'm pretty sure some like independent person. They were trying to make their own Halo-based RTS. Bungie, pulled the plug on that. Basically claimed copyright, told them to shut the project down, and then barely 6 months later, Halo Wars releases. It's it was just like,
which is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. So I wager that probably before the end of the year, Blizzard will suddenly release a brand new vanilla server that has the old content and probably functions in the exact same way as that shutdown server did, but they'll be charging money.
Yep.
That's my guess.
Yeah, the server in question was called Nostalrius. And it had 150,000 active users.
Woo.
It was
How many
actually
users?
150,000. It was actually a rolled back server to the point before the first expansion of the Burning Crusade.
Woo.
Yeah. You said 150,000. I'm curious what the numbers on that. So, you know what? So even if, let's say you say 150,000 users, Blizzard decides to monetize it, they come in with their own paid vanilla server, charging $15 a month. If they only get 100,000 of those people back, that's 1.5 million.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll get 100,000 people back to do that.
Well, and then at that point, Blizzard can still walk away saying, you know what? At least we're getting some money out of it now, rather than getting zero off of the old server. And fuck loyalty. We would rather have 10,000 paying customers than 150,000 loyal fans.
Yeah.
Yo.
But no, I honestly, and this is my own education and whatnot coming into this. I call bullshit on Blizzard. I call shenanigans. So where's my fucking broom?
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
They were saying that quote the failure to protect against intellectual property infringement would damage Blizzard's rights.
Why?
That's not true.
Wait, say that again now? They could have...
The failure to protect against intellectual property infringement would damage Blizzard's rights. That is 100% not true. Failure to protect against a trade secret would infringe upon their rights. There is no trade secret being involved. The only trade secret that may be involved would be the server itself and the code running the server. But because that is granted on a license, it is no longer a trade secret. You just cannot reverse engineer it. If you were to find a copy of the game pre-patch, that is still out there. That's not, they weren't trying to reverse engineer Blizzard's own stuff in order to go, okay, so this is how Blizzard calculates this is how Blizzard does this. They weren't doing any of that. They were merely running an old portion of the game itself, which does not violate any sort of intellectual property rights.
Okay.
The only thing that would violate intellectual property rights is if the creators of Nesalius were trying to sell it or were trying to merchandise off of it, which they weren't. They were offering it completely free to any player who wanted to play it. So, Blizzard, I don't know what your lawyers told you, but they're kind of full of shit at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, give me the money. Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, speaking of giving money out, shelling it out.
Oh yeah.
All right, so there's a lot of cool things have happened today. Last week, last week Call of Duty announced their next installment this year, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because we're running out of name titles.
I'm expecting to see Call of Duty Fallout Edition.
It's set in the future. Again, we still got the robot stuff.
War never changes.
Yep. And okay. No. And as of a few hours before we went on the show, well, DICE and everyone else over on the Battlefield team decided, hey, here's a new Battlefield coming out this year. What's it about? It's called Battlefield 1. What? What do you mean? We were just in the future again. Where are we going? The only place we can go. The past. So we're going back to World War I. And it looks amazing. And I can't wait for all the little 12-year-old kids that act like, why can't this gun do this? This is an old gun. Bitch, I got a flamethrower and an old tank. I'm okay.
Get one of them old German grenades that has the handle on it. You gotta toss that.
Oh, no. Speaking of which, you can use those to throw grenades. You can throw grenades, but you can also use them as blunt fucking objects that beat people's heads in.
What?
That was in the trailer. No.
I can melee a bitch with a grenade and then toss it to blow somebody else up.
Might be. I watched the man lose his head. And shit. I saw him get beamed in the head. I saw him take one of the spade shovels and get clocked with them.
Oh.
Yeah. The Call of Duty one, whatever. They're just gonna throw zombies in the bitch and call it a damn game mode. I actually hate the Call of Duty zombie games, zombie modes.
I personally don't care for them either. But another thing that that they're trying to do now, probably to make up for the fact that Call of Duty has slowly been sliding off because people are finally figuring out how repetitive they've gotten, is they're actually going to be packing in a remaster of the first Modern Warfare, probably one of the most popular, highest-selling Call of Duties of them all, Modern Warfare 1. But the thing about that is, you can only get it if you buy one of the special editions of Infinite Warfare this fall coming up. So that means you can't buy it separately, and you not only do you can't just buy the regular edition of Infinite Warfare. You actually have to buy one of the special editions, which I think those are currently $80 and $100 for two different special editions. So it's like, one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time, but you got to buy the annual title to get it.
But guess what? The people that are already buying this game that loved it back then are already shelling out money for whatever the collector's edition, but the super uber deluxe edition already. So it won't matter to them. They'll get their money.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised if we see a bunch of special editions go on sale on eBay, where it's like, hey, I bought the $150 special edition of Infinite Warfare, and all I did was take out the Modern Warfare remake, and I'm gonna sell the rest of it for like $130.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, all the people that are actually going to buy the new one.
They've already made their decision. They're going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, if they would just sell it as like a $60 game by itself, I would actually buy a remastered Modern Warfare 1, but I'm not buying Infinite Warfare just to get Modern Warfare 1.
I don't know. I still don't like the games anyway, so I'm just gonna be like, okay.
There you go. I don't blame you.
Yet another thing I'm not buying from.
Yeah, exactly. So Battlefield is going to the past while Call of Duty tries to go further into the future. I think this time they're actually going to be doing space combat this time around. So,
in the future.
Yeah. So there's already one meme pic out there talking about how Call of Duty Infinite Warfare has space battles, but Star Wars Battlefront doesn't.
Gangsters in space.
Black, black. Black, black.
Yeah.
But no, okay, so you want to talk, let's go down this whole milking the gaming cow that is such. I will probably go on record for saying, I'll probably say this in one of our older shows about everyone getting hyped for this fucking Wii U bullshit, only to spend all this money on what I'm looking at, all these damn amiibos and all this shit for the Wii U. Hey, guess what? It doesn't mean shit because there's a new one coming out next year.
Although,
this year.
as a note, I do want to mention one thing for you Rabbit amiibo collectors out there. We're finally getting a set of amiibos we want. And I don't mean I'm like an amiibo collector. I mean it's actually good to see these amiibos coming out. We're getting Callie and Marie from Splatoon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're actually going to be formally released. I know for a while there was like a special edition Splatoon package that you could get them through that, but
they're being formally released. Yes.
They're being mass-produced.
No. The Inklings were in the amiibo.
Yeah,
that was the Inklings.
Oh,
yeah.
Those were Inklings that I'm talking about. Okay,
right.
Okay.
Callie and Marie are actually getting their own amiibos.
Well, that's nice. That's nice.
So that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Being a fan of Splatoon, I like that. But
so, once again, no, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Been wanting fucking Zelda. When's the next Zelda game coming out?
Zelda's delayed.
Yeah. When's it coming out? I don't know. Hey, but guess what? Here's this new console that we haven't really announced any games for that comes out next year. We haven't told you any games before, so what you're telling me is the new Zelda is going to be
on a new console.
Is it going to be an exclusive or the flagship? Because you got to have something to make these kids buy a new system.
Right, and since there's a new Mario, there is not a new Mario coming down the pipe for. We'll save Mario for later. Somebody has to lead the parade.
Yep.
And this time it will
And
probably be Link.
Let's face it, there's not going to be a Mario coming down the pipe for a while because they're still milking the Super Mario Maker.
Because, hey guys, make your own damn levels. We're bored.
And let's be honest, they're probably taking some of the levels off of Mario Maker and they're gonna make something out of it later. But
they're probably in talks with Ross from the Game Grumps to make their own fucking levels.
Yeah, they're probably watching and seeing what are the most played levels, what are the most which ones get the most likes or whatever they do. Who's the most popular levels? Contact those makers and be like, hey.
I don't know, on whatever new Mario it's going to be, on whatever Rainbow Road or Champion Road thing that they have, you know, the last level is going to be something. It's going to be a fucking creation of Pingas.
All right, but Nintendo though, I do have one concern though, and this is one that bums me out a little bit. You have now said we're getting a new system next year.
Yep.
It's going to be coming sometime in March.
Yep.
So here's what's upsetting me though. This next system that's coming out in about, what is this, 10, 11 months from now?
10 months, yeah.
Why are you not going to have it at E3 this year? I'm sitting here like, boy, why?
Because guess what? It's not ready.
They're not going to have it at E3.
Not ready.
And even to make it worse than that, in terms of the Wii U, since they've pretty much announced that this is the end of the life cycle for the Wii U, there's not going to be too many heavy-hitting titles left. So the Wii U is going to have a weak showing at E3 itself. So probably by the time you get down to it, unless you have a 3DS, Nintendo doesn't matter at E3 this year.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm worried about. And probably for the most part, Nintendo, the 3DS, it's probably just going to be Pokemon and a couple of other things. Because, you know, the Gen 7 games actually come out later this year.
And see, the whole thing with the new 3DS, it's one of those, yeah, we have a whole new 3DS, you know, we have a new handheld coming out. Here it is. Whenever it came out, I saw it, and I'm like, it has a C-stick.
Which, not gonna lie, on certain games it does matter. Not gonna fucking lie. It helps a lot. But, my thing is, I usually wait until, like, they go on sale, or it's a game that I really want to play that requires it. Well, I know a lot of people that went and bought a brand new one, and I'm sitting here like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait. Pokemon got announced. Well, check this shit out. I'm gonna go buy this one right here. It's dirt cheap and a special edition. Look at me now. But I'm gonna wait till like later on in the year to get one. Until when it's time for Pokemon to come out.
I don't get their whole thing of, you know, it's a completely new handheld. It's the same damn thing with the C-stick. And not a whole lot of games actually support it.
And then to make it even worse, some of the download games, such as...
Oh my god, don't get me fucking started on that.
Yeah, some of the most recent Super Nintendo games that were added to the 3DS software shop now require the new 3DS in order to play them.
Earthbound. Earthbound.
Earthbound, Pilot Wings, and Link to the Past were all added in the past month or two.
Which originally didn't require a fucking C-stick.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't even think it's about the C-stick.
I think it's about the processing power of the damn thing.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's the fact that they wanted to actually have hardware that would do pixel perfect emulation. Like it was good. It was good. It was, you know, anywhere from 45 to just about 60 on the old 3DS. But this one stays at 60. Honestly, once it hits 32 frames a second, your eye can't tell a fucking difference.
And, you know, and you want to use Link to the Past for an example. The old 3DS hardware could run Link's Awakening just fine, and Link's Awakening is maybe a step or two under Link to the Past because it was originally a Game Boy Color game. So it's, and all 3DS hardware can run Link's Awakening downloaded just fine. So I mean, it's a play. I mean, there is no actual legitimate reason that you must have.
It's simply a play for money.
Yeah. And it's the same reasons old copies of new copy of Smash Brothers still cost $59, and Nintendo originals never go down in price until the next game comes out.
Yup.
But I mean, you were able to run plenty of things on the Virtual Console on a 3DS that had just the same, or maybe even more intensive than stuff like Link to the Past and Earthbound and all that, and it ran it just fine. There were no issues.
Yeah.
But we live in an age now where things gotta look shiny, things gotta look super fucking perfect down to the T. Or you have those people, those guys on YouTube where will beat the shit out of your game because it's not 1080p.
It doesn't run native 1080p out of the box at 90 frames per second at resolution of 3 feet by 4 feet because inches don't want to measure anymore.
And it's not God's eyes. Like what?
Right? God's eye view bullshit. Because I mean, the earlier Model 3DSs, they can play Ocarina of Time 3D. They can play Majora's Mask 3D. But now you're telling me they can't play Link to the Past? It's like...
You know what? Also, based on the recent events, Nintendo, I have a problem with you deciding that, my 3DS isn't good enough. You can go fuck yourself.
Is that a new?
No. This is an older 3DS.
Okay. I lost it. Yeah,
I could never fit one of those things. I have big hands. I can't.
Same here, man. I've got Donkey Kong hands.
But no, what I'm talking about is based on especially recent events. When I got this, I was like, hey, it's Saints Purple. Now, based on recent events, yeah, fuck you, Nintendo. You're not getting this.
They got nice ones. They got nice purple ones.
No, they don't.
Bigger. Yeah, they are. There's some purple ones, I thought.
Not up here.
Oh.
I don't think the new 3DS comes. There aren't that many colors to work with. It seems like starting from the original DSs and working their way to modern times, that color selection has shrunk over the years.
Hell, I still have my collector's original DS, the big hefty brick motherfucker that was red from Mario Kart. I have the Mario Kart edition.
Yeah, it is a shame, and Nintendo really needs to start paying attention because people are starting to lose their faith. Even the diehard, I have had every Nintendo system since the original Nintendo growing up, and it's like, what are you doing, Nintendo? The Wii started off great, then the Wii U, you dropped the ball and you fell off, but now it seems like you're just...
To be fair, they dropped the ball, but then some of their later games picked it right back up.
See, that's the thing, and honestly, I think they're throwing in the towel too soon on dropping the Wii U. I honestly think they need to try and tough it out and try to get at least another 2, maybe 3 years out of it. Give that time for the NX division to think up some more stuff, put some more in it, because it feels like abandoned.
I won't say that. I'm not gonna say that they had I'm gonna give Nintendo this point. They probably have games figured out or whatever for the NX, the NX system. I'm not gonna say they're flying with the seat of their pants. Most likely they probably have shit planned. It might be, hey, you might get that Earthbound sequel that you fucking want so damn bad. Another Earthbound game for it. You might get a Pokemon Snap game. We don't know. We don't know what the fuck this damn thing can do.
See, here's the thing though. Tell me that neither of you would want a revamped Pokemon Snap for the Wii U.
I would want it.
I
There's
wouldn't.
more Pokemon.
I would not want it for the Wii U. Honestly, I would probably want that for the 3DS, so I can take my 3DS out in the real world and do some of this on it. I'll be honest.
That's fair enough.
No.
But I mean,
Dual crossplay, not crossplay, not what the fuck.
cross-platform.
Like cross. No, it's what they did for Smash. Yeah.
Dual play with
Cross-platforming, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Either way, where you can take it out and you can take pictures and you can just hub them on the the network and put them up there on the game where you can keep playing the game and you could go out and like what Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Go will probably be where you can do augmented reality stuff. Click, and it can add to your stuff.
Or put something in there where that crossplay mechanic. Oh, you need to take your 3DS and go out and take pictures of certain environments, upload them into your Wii U, so that encourages certain Pokemon to come out. Like, you need to go and take pictures of bushes and trees, and that causes the bug Pokemon to come out more often.
See, the only problem with that is you would have someone living near a cave, and then there would be 18 million Zubats in their game.
I'm actually very afraid of when Pokemon Go comes out. Either I'm going to get mauled by a bear.
No one would ever set foot in a cave with Pokemon Go because of Zubat. So everybody's going to be like 10 years down the road, Pokemon Go's going to be like on their 10th generation, but no one has any rock-type Pokemon because no one will go inside a cave.
Hey man, you got that fresh Zubat? Hell no.
Yeah, Geodudes will be worth more than like you. Because no one else would go in the cave.
Trade me. I will trade you an Arceus for a motherfucking Geodude, dog.
I have 5 Arceuses, but I don't have a Geodude. Oh man, that would be terrible.
No, I can see it now, man. All right, we can do a trade. All right, I will give you each of one. I'll give you one each of all of the legendary birds. If you give me that Onyx.
What? It's a level 5 Onyx. What the hell do you want to level? Give me the fucking rock snake. Yo, man, give me that rock snake, dog. I need that rock snake. Man.
It doesn't even need to be holding a metal.
Oh God!
Onyx.
No. Pokemon Go is gonna make everyone into crack addicts. I need that rock. I need that rock.
Yo, give me that shit real quick, dog. Where you at, dog?
I got any more of those moonstones?
It sucks because, look, man, I'm stuck with Gen 1. All I want is Lucario, and that's all I really want, but I gotta wait because he's like Gen 6. So,
oh my God.
I mean, I like the 151, but there are so many more cooler Pokemon out now.
Honestly, though, I cannot say that, with the Wii U's capabilities, have, on the big TV screen, have, the view, like, a large view of what you're looking at, or where you would be in the cart or whatever. And then on here, it's actually showing, the camera and everything else as you're trying to go through and take pictures.
Someone's getting hit by a car. That's all it takes.
Well, no, I mean, like, in your living room is what I'm talking about, like a Wii U version of that.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Go, there's going to be some hazards, because I can totally imagine, like you said, people getting hit by cars, people getting lost on nature trails or something, or somebody trying to go into a cave and getting lost, or some idiot that somehow drowns because they fell off a boat looking for tentacles. Yeah.
Someone is going to try to find a way to get into the sewer to get muck. They're going to get muck. But the problem is they're not going to be able to get out of the damn sewer because people have already put the fucking manhole back in place.
This is your life now, except that you just find the clearest bandana and some sticks and become a Ninja Turtle because it's all you're going to be now.
Or better yet,
goddamn Ninja Turtle.
Oh.
That rat, that sewer rat is your daddy now. Love him, respect him.
You better not call him Eradicate. You better call him Splinter.
Yep, damn right.
Or
Old-ass man.
or as the Pokemon start coming out, some idiot's going to go to a power plant looking for Zapdos, and a city's going to lose its power supply.
And that man gained superpowers. Either he's going to die, or he's going to get superpowers.
Right?
You're gonna have
Either
people just you're gonna have people just hanging out in graveyards 24/7.
All the golf kids will have all the
Yeah.
fucking ghost Pokemon. Nothing but ghost Pokemon. That's
The gym rats will have nothing but the fighter types because they're hanging around gyms all the time. Oh man. But no. But,
Nintendo, get your shit together. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Their Machamp's gonna be named. Do you even lift?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Protein.
So yeah, so
What
Nintendo.
the fuck? Okay, hold on.
Alright,
Hold
yeah.
on. Pause real quick.
Okay.
While I'm doing the show, I'm just like running matches and shit. Alright, sorry, pause. I am totally focused on this show. It's just that I'm setting up for something for later. The Undertaker has been the U.S. champ for like a good part of almost 2 years. He's been the United States champion. The wrestling game is on the TV right now. If you keep seeing me look up, I'm just simulating through matches.
Mav has been going through the new WWE 2K16 game for weeks now.
Sami Zayn was a champion. I beat the Undertaker with a Haluva kit at WrestleMania and was champion for about a good year and a half until I lost it to Bray Wyatt, and then he came for a whole year. Alright, so Taker just lost the belt at Payback. You know who he lost against?
Was it Heath Ledger again?
No.
Heath Slater.
No. R-Truth. Fucking Truth.
Speaking of WWE, as a quick little detour.
Yo, Enzo ain't dead.
Well, not just that, but WWE actually released a list of names of talent that they released today.
It was such a long list.
Which was composed of King Barrett.
But he wanted out anyway. They released him early.
Yeah, Barrett wanted out anyway, so that came as no surprise. Cameron.
No one gave a fuck about her.
No. Santina Morella.
Hey.
Not gonna lie, I thought he was already gone.
He got hurt, but he was still doing behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah. Hornswoggle. Alex Riley.
He was done anyway.
El Torito.
No one cared about him.
And Damian Sandow.
People cared about him.
Exactly. That now.
Blame Hogan. Blame
Exactly.
Hogan for that.
Blame Hogan.
Oh, damn.
But anyway, getting back onto original topic of video game stuff.
We were on video games. We segued back. We were talking about video games. So
we were still kind of talking about video games some.
And we were talking about the gaming industry, and apparently something happened. Continue.
Yes.
Beesh.
There was a large I don't know, backlash and problem with this. The University of Southern California has a gaming concentration, basically. And they were supposed to feature this event panel, which it shows on their flyer. It would have been Rob Pardo, who was a former CEO of Blizzard Entertainment, Genova Chen, the founder of that game company, Dave Stoll, the president of Infinity Ward, Brandon Beck, the CEO and co-founder of Riot, Peter Levin, the president of Lionsgate Interactive, Min Kim, the former president of Nexon America, and Jeffrey Kaplan, the VP of Design of Blizzard Entertainment. And they were supposed to have this big panel, and it was canceled.
When was it canceled, Bishi?
I'm looking to see. It looks like it was canceled the day of.
Yes, it was canceled hours before, like 4 or 5 hours before the event was supposed to happen.
Yes, because the director of University of South Carolina Games, like the games department, Tracy Fullerton, said that it was not inclusive enough because it didn't have any women. And it did not reflect both the diversity within the USC community and the games industry as at large, end quote. Looking at some updates that have been posted since then, there was actually supposed to be the professor that organized this event was told that in order to use event space at the games department, that he must get a female panelist. And he said, okay, fine. He got a female panelist, but due to a scheduling conflict, the panelist backed out. And because it was, you know, there was A, not really enough time to get another panelist, and B, it was, you know, basically a last-minute cancellation by this female panelist. The games department just said, you know what, screw it, we're just canceling your whole event.
But we had everybody here. Nope. And I'm sorry, I'm about to use this phrase. I hardly ever use it. But tits will get the fuck out. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
The irony of how he just used that. It really is tits are getting the fuck out. And you know what? There used to be a time when that was, you know, an insulting, derogatory thing, but now it seems to be, if there are no tits, you must get the fuck out.
Yeah, and the whole, I think my main issue comes from the fact that the organizer made a good faith effort and actually fulfilled what they had asked for to begin with, and just because of scheduling conflict, the one female panelist had to back out and leave, and you know, there's really no way to find a replacement or anything like that. Just going, no, you can't use it. Sorry, you're done.
I have a big problem with that, because I mean, at that point, it's not even they somehow tried to exclude her. It's not like all the rest of the guys jumped on the flight and left her behind intentionally in order to exclude women from the panel.
Like a damn fucking Amazing Race challenge.
Yeah, or anything like that. But I mean, I understand diversity. You want diversity in your industry and at your school. But at the same time, when you're choosing to literally say, we will cancel this event because of a freak scheduling conflict and eliminating the diversity, we would rather cancel the event than to take the panelists that we can get our hands on. I mean, this thing was canceled 4 hours before it was supposed to happen. 4 hours. That means people have already traveled. People have already come in. They've probably already done a sound check and tested the equipment in the room. Those guests have probably already, if someone needed hotel arrangement, flown in, gotten hotel arrangement, probably rental car arrangement. Money has been, money, drove them around. These people, money has already been invested and spent on these panelists to get them here by the 4-hour mark.
Not to mention the fact that you already have to pay them an appearance fee usually before they even get there.
Yeah, exactly. If they've already negotiated an appearance fee, that fee has most likely already been paid, or at 4 hours before the event, there's already been some agreement to where, you know what, so what if you cancel, you got to pay the remaining panelists that event because it's not the panelists' fault that the event got canceled.
Unless you're DashCon.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story. But yeah, if they've already worked out a fee to pay those guys, they probably had to fulfill the contract and pay them anyway because it wasn't their fault that the panel didn't happen.
They had to fulfill the contract.
Exactly. Yeah, they would have to. So all because of the one woman, she could not make it. I honestly think this is wrestling of Jimmy's. USC really. I think this is kind of childish, honestly. I honestly think this is somewhat childish that they would cancel a panel when you have already invested in it. Whoever brought those folks out there have already invested in those guests. They invested in that room space. They invested in hotel, car, travel, and whatever. And not to mention that, but the fans that were coming to meet people in the industry and meet some insiders, ask some questions, might learn a tip or a trick. Somebody might even been there trying to pass their resume to trying to get on the inside.
Trying to get a job.
Yeah, trying to get a job. And one something more importantly, in my opinion, okay, they canceled this panel because they didn't have a female panelist. What about all the women that wanted to go to that panel so they could meet some industry insiders? That might have been an opportunity to get more women into the industry by meeting those panelists and talking to them and maybe drop some knowledge on them and answer a question, or might even, those women might bring up an issue of, this is something we would like to see addressed as women trying to go into the industry. Can you work with this? Panelists take the feedback and it's like, all right, well, you start working with women more.
Not to mention one of the students at USC actually said that both males and females that this student talked to were really upset they didn't get to meet some of their idols.
Exactly. So at this,
it's kind of dumb. It's dumb. And
yeah.
Now forever, while you might have been a really, really cool, prestigious panel or an event, well, now you got to stop. You've given yourself a bad name.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're now on the level of DashCon. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's like they're on that level now where they're worried about diversity. Oh, we want to have women there. We want to get that diversity going and have a mixture of women. So now USC is telling those women that want to go to the panel, oh no, well, you're interested in trying to get into the industry. It doesn't jive with this with diversity. So never mind the fact that you want to go and learn from the insiders and get some tips and tricks, and maybe 5 or 10 years from now, there'll be more women in the industry, and then they'll be the ones flying out to colleges and giving panels.
Not even that. But think about it this way: if, and this is a huge if they even manage to A, reschedule something in the next couple of days, which won't happen, or B, have an event like this in the future, if someone is the only woman on that panel, you're there because you're the token.
Yup. And not that she should feel bad for it, the one woman that was there but had to back out because of her schedule.
No, she shouldn't feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely not going to say she deserves to feel bad. She does not. It was something beyond her control. She could not make it. But imagine how that's probably going to make her feel because she's a human fucking being. She's literally she's probably going to internalize that as, oh my God, that panel got canceled because I couldn't make it.
The only one who should feel bad in this whole situation is Tracy Fullerton.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. But yeah, just talking about that one female panelist. She's out there. I hope she does not feel bad. It's not her fault. It is not her burden to shoulder. But I can imagine that's probably going to make her feel bad. That's, oh my God, this panel got canceled because I couldn't make it.
Yeah. Actually, I found a quote here from Fullerton. And let me finish the whole quote before anyone jumps in, because I know there's going to be a perfect place for people to jump in.
Uh-oh.
Quote, "There was no perfect choice here. There was only the choice to stand for one set of values or another, so I chose the path I believe in. You are all free to disagree, but I think it is the right side of history." End quote.
All right.
He's welcome to believe that he is on the right side of it.
No. It's not he.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I think that's even worse. I really do.
Yes.
I really do think that is worse, because now, so she would rather cut an opportunity out from under these women that wanted to go to the panel because there isn't a woman up on the panel.
Correct.
I'm sorry, but I think that's just dangerously counterproductive. I mean, she chose she decided that the women that wanted to go to that panel and speak to insiders and learn and possibly contribute to their future to becoming more women in the industry, she would rather cut them out of that opportunity because there wasn't a woman on the panel.
Yes, and think of it this way. The juniors, possibly not the seniors, but the juniors, there could at least, give information. Here's my portfolio, and maybe have gotten an internship. The seniors possibly could have lined themselves up jobs, but just because there was no woman, none of this happened. I mean, I understand about the whole thing with the video gaming industry being very hostile to women. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
This is not the way to go about it.
Agreed. Yeah.
Canceling something like that when you have both males and females in a particular like concentration in the game design department, basically, who are planning on going to this to try to learn from these people, to try to gain insider information, which is invaluable from these people.
That shit made me eat a piece of cake.
Right. Yeah, because the thing is, yes, there is hostility towards women. Do not deny that in the least bit. But at the same time, even if there was no hostility and it was just a matter of the straight numbers on their own, you will never get more women into the industry if they don't get exposure to the industry. So when you're basically putting the cart before the horse. You are trying to say the gaming industry is hostile to women. We need more women in the industry, but we're not going to expose you students to the industry because there are no women already there. That is quite literally cart before the horse.
That's actually making the video gaming industry more hostile.
Yes, it is. Because now because those male panelists that were still going to be coming there, these guys aren't nobodies. They're going to remember what happened at USC. They're going to remember our appearance was canceled because there wasn't a woman with us. So what's going to happen when they try to reschedule or they try to plan something else? Anybody they talk to is going to say, wait a minute, aren't you the guys that canceled something at the last minute just because there wasn't a woman there? And good luck trying to get another woman to go, because now she's going to instantly know oh, I'm the token, I'm the token vagina.
Not
See?
even the not even the token badge. I can't believe we're using this term right now. It's the fact that she will become a martyr. Like if because what's the girl's name again? They got that had to cancel.
They canceled. Oh,
I,
they did not say who
they
it
didn't.
was.
Okay. Well,
That had to cancel.
whoever it is, it's like, well, once you find out who it is or whatever, she'll forever be known as the person who ruined that experience because she had to back out at the last moment.
No,
It's,
no,
it,
no,
no. It's
Okay.
negative on her as well. Even if it's for a good reason or whatever, it's still you have that stigma on you.
Yeah, it's totally an unfair stigma. She should not feel that way, but she'll
No.
probably be left feeling that way just because she's human.
No, the only stigma that should be associated with anything is stigma on Tracy Fullerton.
Agreed. I mean, she is the one that ruined this. She ruined this event. She chose to cancel this event because there wasn't a token woman on the panel, while at the same time calling herself promoting diversity. You can't you can't promote diversity while at the same time stifling diversity. There are women.
Go, continue.
I was like, yeah, there were women in that crowd that wanted to talk to insiders. They didn't get a chance. There's probably women that were graduating this year that wanted to get a chance to talk to some insiders. That chance is lost now. So that's going to leave them, trying to find their other way. There could have been like the next, Peter Molyneux or the lead designer that does. Yeah, the next Cliffy B, or she could have been in that
Toby
class.
Fox.
Yeah.
She could have been in that class. I mean, hopefully she still makes it. I hope she gets an industry and she does her thing, and hopefully she doesn't let this, stand in her way. But I really think Miss Fullerton did a massive disservice to this class.
Not only that, but I can actually see a whole lot of funding being taken away from USC because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of their like game back stuff
from big companies.
Was funded and was given by companies, and companies are going to see this. Companies are going to know this, and they're going to be like, "Wait a minute, I don't really know if I want to support this."
Yeah.
And while this is a very tricky topic to talk about, this needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's just.
Yeah, I mean, Fullerton called herself promoting diversity and defending diversity through stifling diversity. That's what she did, plain and simple. She stifled diversity, calling herself promoting diversity.
Yeah.
I think it was a bad call. She's welcome to think that she made the right call. Sure, go ahead. It's her own brain. She can do what she wants with it. But I think she's wrong.
You're wrong. The kids are wrong. Everyone is wrong. I'm right.
That Vince McMahon there. Vince McMahon thinks you're wrong.
There wasn't a woman there. Put her in a bikini and make her wrestle.
Good Lord.
That's what the kids will like.
So, to those students at USC that were trying to go to that presentation, hopefully you folks will get to some other presentation. Hopefully it gets rescheduled. You folks that graduated and you won't get to see the rescheduling of it because, gosh, this is already the end of the semester, so I'm sure some of you won't be back next fall. Good luck in your future endeavors. I know I'd be upset if I were a senior in that class or that program. I'd be mad.
We'll never come back there ever again.
But I probably wouldn't be as mad as a graduating woman in that class.
Oh, no.
I'd very much like to know if there were any graduating women in that program that wanted to go to that panel and how they reacted to it being canceled.
Most likely, yes. Most likely, yes. There's somewhere on the internet. Someone vented about it on Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody vented.
And see, here's another interesting thing. USC, University of South Carolina, or University of Southern California, has according to both the Princeton Review and according to surveys done by the industry giants, the best video game design program in the country.
It had.
Women also comprise nearly half of their undergrad student body and a majority of its graduate student body of the games program.
So you shot yourselves in the foot for no damn reason. You.
Well,
Oh, you shot yourself in the dick. Oh God.
No, it was Fullerton. Yep, apparently since Fullerton's not a guy, Fullerton shot herself in the pussy. But, I mean, she did.
We're fucking 5.
We're gonna get fined. Yep.
Oh, fuck that. But look, man, just you drop the ball. You may not get a chance to go in the game anymore. You might get cut. So thanks for playing, and you've ruined your credibility as a game development school.
Pretty much.
And since we're already in California, we're in California, there's another group of people that make fun things that, went to school for it. Epic Rap Battle Season 5 started. You see how we segued into that? Epic Rap Battle Season 5 started.
That was smooth. I like that.
Thank you. Epic Rap, it started with George R.R. Martin versus J.R.R. Tolkien. God, there's a lot of R's in there. But it's back on. They're back. We're excited. I'm happy. Probably one every 2 weeks like they usually do. Rap battles of SRI.
They're back.
And one more thing.
It was glorious. The new rap battle was glorious.
Oh, we're keeping going. Speaking of other things coming back. So, how about their Power Rangers? With the new movie coming out, seeing Elizabeth Banks in the new Rita suit has awakening things. Look,
talking about she wasn't the only thing in prison for 10,000 years.
You're damn right.
Mav, where's your drink? Because you were thirsty as hell right now.
There's not enough liquid in this world.
No, that thirst is real. Yeah.
I could have a power morpher and I still could be my thirst would be unquenched.
Earth not the only thing gonna get conquered.
Yep.
Just keep going and going.
Damn right. But no, last week they released pictures of her in the suit. Entertainment Weekly did, and a few pictures of her got leaked online too, in the full suit with the staff. Oh my God, with the fucking staff. I lost my damn mind. And as of yesterday, they released what the suits are going to look like.
And those are amazing.
They look like Stark Industry models, but I'm okay with it. I did not like my roommate, Reve. We talked about it, and he was like, he wasn't sure why they gave him like wedge heels. Was like, well, nowadays, if a woman has a wedged heel like that in a suit, they're power heels, so that she's able to fight and be it's a functional yet fashionable battle attire. Because, look here, getting kicked in the face with a boot's one thing, but you know how heavy wedged heels are? Wedged boot heels are? That's like a hammer.
Your nose is going to be in for a very bad time.
Yeah, so that, and they did away with the skirt portion of it. Like, back with, like, Kimberly when she had the skirt portion of her pterodactyl outfit. They're more armored, which goes back to, like, the first live-action, more Power Rangers movie, which is cool. I like the new look. It looks straight up alien as fuck, first of all. I kind of want to see Zordon now. Not now, but when there's a trailer, and I don't want him to say Morphin Time at all in the fucking trailer. You let me have that. You let me have that in the movie.
I'm gonna say, don't even show Zordon yet. Just wait, make us wait until the movie releases.
No, see, they're not even gonna show Zordon yet. They're gonna show Alpha.
It's gonna be a voiceover from Zordon. Oh god, it's gonna be the first fucking dude. I swear to God, if they make a trailer based around the intro of the old one, that'd be kind of cool. But either way, man, I'm so excited. Just be fucking good. That's all I care about. Because if you look at Rita's costume, it's green as fuck, first of all, and looks very Dragon-esque.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. First movie, get the teens, show them, get their powers, whatever. Second movie, you give me fucking Tommy. You give me Tommy. And you know what? Make Tommy a female. Do it. Because the entire cast is like switched over to where it's different races are playing different characters.
At least the Black Ranger is not in the black suit, and
he's a white dude. Billy's black this time.
And the Asian chick is the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not color coordinated.
The yellow one's still Mexican. The yellow one is Mexican. Her name's Becky G.
Okay, it's wow.
Yeah, Becky G is the singer girl. She's a singer. And here's the thing: everyone thought that she couldn't be it or do it right or whatever because she's just a pop star or whatever. If you watch them, they've shown videos of them training. Those fuckers are going hard. And they showed they took a picture before they started training together. And then to where they were, like where they are now filming and stuff, everybody got swole. Everybody, not bodybuilder lifted, but everyone's, cut up and muscled and fighting ready. And it's so cool. I want this movie so bad. Just please don't fuck the Zords up like you did in the first one.
That's what I'm worried about.
That was garbage. But we got better CGI now, so I'm good with that. I'm alright. Yeah. And now, speaking of other people that are coming back.
Well, I
have
received confirmation. I am not going to announce times just yet because times still are kind of fluid. So, but I have received confirmation that for those of you that are going to Animazement, we will be back. We will be hosting Anime You May Have Missed #5. It's go time.
Not one. Well, wait,
but we will
more.
Also be hosting a comeback of Omake Ikuze Unplugged. So if you like this, come see us. It's going to be an 18+ only panel because, let's face it, we can't hold our fucking tongues.
We don't want to hold our tongues.
No.
We'll do it for Anime You May Have Missed, but we refuse to do it for
It hurts my soul.
We will be nice for Anime You May Have Missed. I actually put that in to have that, kind of 13 and up for parental guidance just in case, based on some of the selections that we had last year.
And Maverick can't hold his tongue.
Based on some of the selections we had last year, like Detroit Metal City.
Yeah!
But we'll keep it under control.
We're going to keep it under control for that one. But all bets are off for Unplugged.
You're damn right.
I remember the last Unplugged we went to, I had 151, which, for these guys...
It's the nectar of the gods.
For these guys, they love 151.
That's my bloodstream.
They also know that 151 gets me white girl wasted faster than anything else.
And even though he's tiny, he's heavy as shit. So trying to hold your own body weight up versus trying to hold a very dead-weighted white boy who's white girl wasted has... Hey! Yay! No, hold still, damn it.
Bishi is surprisingly and deceptively dense of a dense body. I don't know. He's got this gold thing going on apparently. But no. And that was what, 2014, I think, or 2000?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago, I
Okay.
believe.
Good lord.
But yeah,
yes.
I'm excited to come back. I'm excited
Yes.
that we got our 18 and up panel. Which
Yes.
is one that I can have fun. Not like I don't have fun with an anime you may have missed one,
no,
but
we have fun with that.
Yeah. It's
But
just
we have to also make sure that we watch what we say. And we cannot just let loose. We kind of have to plan what we want to say.
and that is so fucking hard.
But we'll think of something. Or if you have some ideas, let us know.
Come to the panel and share them with us.
And who knows? There might be prizes. We might
Yeah.
just give you something for giving us a good idea.
If we like you.
So,
Speaking-
quick note on the topic of conventions. It was sent out last week, or was it last week?
It was this week.
It was this week.
This week? Okay.
It was earlier this week. Anawave has officially dissolved, which that is unfortunate, but we understand the circumstances behind that. Running a con is certainly no easy feat, and also a lot of the people who were helping run it are coming to the end of their school career and are going to be looking for other endeavors elsewhere. So,
Life is kicking in for him.
you know, we thank you for having us. We thank you for letting us be part of Anawave, and you know, thank you for the memories. And you know, we as OI wish everyone involved with Anawave the best of luck in what you
All
do
of your
down the
future. Wait. Let me. Can I do it? We
Yes.
wish you. We wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
But again, guys, for Anawave, thank you for that. We really appreciate that. You know, you were so gracious to us and gave us panel time and everything. That was fantastic. You know, you guys didn't need to do that, but we thank you very much for it. But again, we enjoyed it. You will be missed, but we understand and we respect any and all decisions. But thank you guys, and OI will live on again at AZ. So again,
Like a phoenix from the ashes.
we will be coming to AZ. So prepare your bodies.
What are those dates? What are those dates?
Animazement will be the 27th through the 29th of May.
Memorial Day weekend business.
Yep. Always that Memorial Day weekends. You gotta
Yes.
choose awesome anime convention or boring family cookout.
And from what it seems right now, like I said, times will and can change. But what it looks like right now is, as of right now, we have Friday.
What just happened?
I think we just lost Bishi.
Oh, wait. There we go. Here. No. Say it again. Say everything you just said again because you froze.
Okay.
Froze.
While I said earlier, times and dates can change. As of right now, Friday about 11:30 to 12:30 is going to be 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. going into Saturday morning. Is going to be the time for the Unplugged panel, and then Saturday from about 4 to 5, I believe, is going to be Anime You May Have Missed. So, like I said, times can change, so until they finalize the schedule, we won't know completely, but that is the preliminary times that we are looking at right now. So, anyone out there who, is interested in seeing it, clear your schedules. Make sure for Friday you grab those wristbands because that's important. You can't get in without one.
That's an absolute must. I think you show your ID, you get it, strapped on, and you got to keep it on for the entire time because I think don't they close the registration desk where you get them before the nighttime 18 and up content starts?
They close it around 10 p.m. I believe. Yes.
Yeah. So they close around 10, and I think the 18 and up material does not start until 11.
It might start at 10.
You think it starts at 10? Okay.
Yeah, it might be at 10. If it's any sort of indication as to how it was run last year, they had some 18 and up stuff starting at around 10. Okay. So it just depends.
So get your band and remember to keep up with it. And I think it's a new band each day, right?
I believe so, but even if it is not, you can get a new band every day. They do not check IDs at the door of the panel, so you must get that band if you want to get in our panel Friday night.
Yes.
Saturday you won't. Saturday you will not require a band, but that is also the tamer of the panels.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you want to come in for any of the 18 and up content, if you look at the schedule, I think 18 and up content panels will be identified as 18 plus. And if it's
it
an 18
will always
plus,
have an 18 plus in parentheses, yes.
And if it's designated as 18 plus, you must have a band. We can't take your ID at the door and let you in. You must already have the band on.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, come see us if you're at Animazement. We would love to have you there. And as Jolly Yellow said, if you give us, if you give us a good topic or something, there might even be a prize in it for you. Who knows?
There might be. Just keep your ears to the ground. Might be some prizes.
Yeah. So, never know if you don't come. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'd like to thank Mav and Jolly Yellow for helping me tonight, even though Mav had huge computer problems, and so did I.
I got it to work. I beat the shit up. But
he got it to work.
One more thing I have to say. Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day, so please go support your local comic book store.
Yes.
If you're in Greenville, please head down to World's Coolest Comics, and there are really a bunch of cool guys. If you've seen the stuff from the past few shows I've had, you realize that they are cool, and you should go spend money there. And me and Jolly Yellow, we're doing a family thing, so we're going to go watch Civil War so I can actually join the internet again. Because...
yeah, this isolation is beast, man.
Go Team Cap! Woo!
Man, it's really fucked up what happened between Grant and Lee, I mean, it just...
also, I know you're smart. Also, be sure to check out or pick up Deadpool on Tuesday.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For all the people that missed it.
Like me. Anyway, I know. After Monday, I will have at least some semblance of a life, hopefully. Monday is my last exam.
Dude, I was going to say, you're in law school. That is okay.
I'm pretty sure I failed an exam a couple days ago.
No, you didn't.
So,
no, you didn't. You didn't fail shit.
But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you had any comments, leave them in the comments below. If you haven't already done so, please check out our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Omake Ikuze, all one word. That way you can get all the new updates of when we go live on YouTube, when we have a Twitch stream, which I'm going to be getting back into now that I will have a life again soon.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have all of, like some of the cool news stories and whatnot that we find and put up there to get you guys' opinions on and everything. And then, again, like I said, with Twitch, it'll show you when we go live, which if you want to see some of our past broadcasts, you can do that on the channel. It's twitch.tv/Omake_Ikuze_games. You can check out all of our past broadcasts on YouTube on the channel here. That includes all of our past round robins, our past interviews, and our past panel videos. So, go ahead, be sure to check that out. If you haven't attended an Unplugged panel, we have the old Unplugged panel video up. It is worth watching because, damn. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, topics for future shows, ideas for us to play, like ideas for games for us to play on stream or anything of the sort, please either be sure to message us on Facebook or email us at omake.ikuze@gmail.com. Again, thank you guys for watching. We have had a blast tonight. We hope you enjoyed. And as usual, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Good night.